Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem, City Council, City Administration. I'm here tonight to present the bid waiver request for the City of Troy Emergency Communication Center for our dispatch recording software replacement. The current system that we have in place now has been with the city for about 10 years. No real significant software upgrades or server backroom updates have been made during that time. We have had a few computer-related updates that have helped the system kind of move along as we've progressed, but no real significant changes. What we're looking at moving towards is a system called NICE, N-I-C-E. This is a very popular recording system in the public safety industry. Over 3,000 public safety partners use the NICE system. WSI is the lone provider of the NICE system in the state of Michigan and the majority of the Midwest Great Lakes region. That's why we have partnered with them to hopefully move forward with the NICE recording solutions. Just so the public is aware, City Council is aware, our Emergency Communication Center in Troy does handle over 130,000 calls for service a year, both through non-emergency and in the 911 phone system. Each one of those calls in proper operating condition is recorded. So every call that comes into our center does have a recording feature to it. At any time, any one of those calls can be pulled and requested through FOIA, city attorney review, internal review, public concerns, or anything of that matter. So the recording of the call handling software is extremely important. The NICE system also offers us incident recording and reconstruction for quality assurance purposes, automated quality assurance, and real-time performance metrics based on the call volume that we can handle on a daily basis. So with over 30 years of experience, the NICE system offers resounding customer service, also provides great software abilities for public safety work, and will hopefully ease the amount of time that we spend now on completing FOIA requests and city attorney requests and court requested documents for recordings. I'm here to answer any questions you might have regarding it.
Councilman Chanda?
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. No, thanks for presentation. I'm glad to see it's getting upgraded. I think it's long overdue. One quick question: is any of the surrounding cities using the system locally in Oakland County right now?
Yeah, so in regards to the system in Oakland County, we would be unique in the sense that we would be the lone agency in Oakland County using the software. The rest of the county, for the most part, uses a company called Equiture, which we have used in Troy for the last 10 plus years now. The great opportunity that we'll have here in the city of Troy is, if those on council remember, back in December, we switched to a new state radio system, the MPSCS radio system, which entered us into a kind of a co-op with Oakland County and the purchase of that. Part of that purchase actually uses the Equiture system for recording all of our radio traffic at the county level. So we not only will have access to the NICE software locally, we'll also still be using Equiture from a county level for all the radio traffic communication that we record as well. So we actually will be able to benefit from Troy and having some redundancy there. We'll have local by NICE and a county-wide basis that we can refer to at Oakland County through Equiture. Okay. So, but yes, we would be unique in the sense in the city of Troy, we'd be kind of a department using this for the first time in Oakland County. However, a lot of partnerships I have throughout the state and other emergency communication centers, NICE is used all over the city of Detroit. Obviously, it's probably one of their biggest, busiest departments that uses their system. They, stand behind their system with them or service with them greatly. I've talked to several supervisors down there. They highly recommend it. Departments such as Eaton County, Ingham County, west side of the state, and others.
Thank you.
Councilman Hamilton?
If we approve this, how long will it take before you launch it? And then just a curiosity, how long are recordings held? Are they held indefinitely? How does that work?
Yeah, so in regards to the implementation, WSI and the NICE vendor are telling us roughly about 45 days. By the time they can get in the back room, to all the installation, there also will be some end-user training that we'll have to go through. It is a little bit different than what we have now. So about 45 days is what they approximate for that. In regards to retention, In Troy, we tend to be a little bit more aggressive in the sense of how long we hold recordings for. The state will require 911 recordings to be held for a minimum of 30 days. We actually hold our 911 recordings for over 3 years. Non-emergency calls, maybe not so much, but once the city attorney or a FOIA request comes in and requests a particular call to be held, or that call is recorded for court purposes, then we hold on to those almost indefinitely. We place them on a server and they're held, and then they're also hard copies are forwarded to the city attorney, courts, and the detective bureau.
Thank you.
Yep.
Councilman Gunn.
Hi, Sam. Thank you for the presentation.
No problem.
I was given a little bit of information about this, so I'm a big fan. I think that's probably good for our city.
Good.
One of the things I learned, I guess you guys can customize this.
Yeah.
So what kind of changes or what would you do to?
Well, so that's a great question. And once we fully get into the software, we'll be able to see exactly what can be customized for Troy.
Okay.
Right off the bat, it sounds like their quality assurance program can customize and work with our phone system and integrate into it directly, which our current vendor and other vendors don't have. That'll allow us to customize basically call answer time to see how long people are waiting on hold, if they're placed on hold during a call, how many times the phone rings before somebody in the ECC picks up the phone and actually provides an answer. It will provide us an indirect relationship to the information that the officers are getting on the road, such as when they're dispatched, make sure they're going to the proper address, location, and the information that the callers are sharing. So I don't have a ton on the customization of it yet, but once we actually get into it and we can bring it in-house to see how it'll work with our current equipment, then I think we'll be able to.
And you kind of touched on another question, I thought. So it does work with the phones we already have, so there won't be a lot of no change or hardware?
Yeah, no, the NICE system is pretty adaptable to any CHE call handling equipment that a ECC would use. So the call handling equipment right now that we use is through Motorola called CallWorks.
Okay.
That system is probably going to be in place for about another 2 years. The Oakland County is looking at a RFP right now to replace and bid out for a new call handling equipment for every PSAP in Oakland County. The reason they do that is obviously to reduce the cost for individual municipalities. It also puts us all on the same page, so when we have to transfer 911 calls, provide non-emergency information to other department, it's pretty quick and seamless, as opposed to going through different call handling vendors and stuff of that nature. So we expect it to work pretty seamlessly with our current call handling equipment and anything we get in the future.
Okay.
Yep.
Any other questions? Would anyone like to move the resolution? Councilman?
I would like to move.
Councilwoman, Chamberlain Kranga.
Sorry, go ahead. No.
Sorry, I misspoke.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I'll move I-4, bid waiver and dispatch recorder system replacement, Troy Police Department, as printed in the agenda packet.
Support?
Moved by Councilwoman Chamberlain Kranga, supported by Councilman Gunn. I-4, bid waiver, dispatch recorder system replacement, Troy Police Department, as printed in the agenda packet. Is there any discussion? The vote, Ms. Dixon?
Just really quick, thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. I just wanted to move this, and I wanted to say, in case, residents, if you haven't had a chance to look at this, I just appreciate the time and energy you put into researching, doing your due diligence. It was clear you contacted City of Troy, you contacted Wayne County, that you got to demo the equipment, and I appreciate that very much. I know that takes time from all the work that you're already doing, but it helps us to see the process by which you're coming to these decisions. So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no problem.
The vote, Ms. Dixon?
Councilmember Chamberlain Kranga?
Yes.
Councilmember Chanda?
Yes.
Councilmember Gunn?
Yes.
Councilmember Hamilton?
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Hoderick?
Yes.
Councilmember Brooks?
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much,
you all. Have a good
Sam.
night.